Lenny.
I don't feel like that's the right intro music. Doc's Daily, what's happening? We're here. Doc Sports, we're here Monday through Friday, 1 o'clock Eastern. I'm Detroit Lenny, Griffin Murphy, Nick Menken join me every Monday. So it's just what a way to kick off the week. It's just with the shit show of shit shows, folks. Welcome to the shit show. Hit the like button if you haven't already. We give out winners. We talk a lot of shit. So we're going to call it the shit show. If you're offended by that, this ain't the channel for you. I don't know. I'm on one today, folks. Urgency, urgency, urgency. It is the message that Doc Sports wants to give to you today from me. They just don't know it yet. Anyway,
yelling at me about descriptions.
He's a little angry, right?
Hey, multiple emails have been flying around. Lenny's on one today. Lenny has been on one. Be happy you're not on any emails that Lenny sent out today.
We're in the clear. I haven't gotten anything. So
it's a bad Monday for Lenny. It's
other
just a
than
bad
I
Monday.
jumped in the show and got flipped out at about the descriptions. We'll get that taken care of.
Get that shit right. You think about you want the information. Anyways, we're here. We got a lot of MLB to talk about. Big full day MLB. We got a playoff hockey game. We got a playoff basketball game. We'll get it out of the way. We'll talk about how disappointing the Pistons were last night. I mean, it is what it is. Not at one point did I think they were in that game. Just so you guys know, not one point did I ever think that they were in that game. My dumb ass live bet it at halftime because I was shocked. They gave me 10.5 points. I thought, okay, maybe they'll have a fight in them in the second half. This game is going to be close. It's not a 10-point winner. Nah, shit, that didn't work either. So, whatever. It was what it was. It is what it is. Get better in the offseason. Can't trust them. Same message. It's been for 2 years. Can't trust them. I hope all 25 of those buses that they bust in, I hope they all broke down. The fans going home last night. I hope they all did. I hope they all got like frostbite on one toe. I hope they had food poisoning. I hope your week is horrible, Cleveland Cavaliers fans. That's how I really feel.
It sounds like it was a tough night for Lenny, and it was. Cunningham dropped.
I don't understand. Maybe you guys can answer this for me. How does this happen? The Cleveland Cavaliers owner Dan Gilbert bust in 25 travel buses, big tour bus things, right? 25 bus loads of Cleveland Cavalier fans, bought them tickets and got them all around the stadium. Who the fuck let him buy those tickets?
That's a committed owner right there, Lenny. That's a committed owner. You gotta love it.
I'm not hating on Dan Gilbert. I worked for the man at Quicken Loans. The man is a hustler in every which way, right? Throws a hell of a party. I'll say that. But if I go to buy 10 tickets, somebody calls me. Me. Just 10. I just want to buy 10. This dude's buying thousands. Nobody called to find out the credit card is under the Cavaliers organization. Is the NBA in charge of that? If so, why isn't any other owners doing that? Because that sounds like some shit. Take away home court advantage. You think he'd do that? Do you think he'll do that against New York? First of all, the tickets would be more expensive at Madison Square Garden. And it's New York. It's further travel. I mean,
I don't think money's the problem here.
I don't think money's the problem either. I don't think money should be the problem either from any owner. But that's keeping me up at night, folks. I drank because of that last night because I wanted to know who approved that transaction. Who's it? Who does anybody with the Pistons have
to say?
They need to
get fired.
So, dude, fired. You might be banned for life from all Detroit organizations, man. If somebody in the Detroit Pistons organization approved that shit, or is that an NBA thing? And why haven't any other owners done that? Because that's some slick shit. As an owner, I'm mad. I'm trying to. Anyways, whatever. We'll talk about the chat. Everybody else says that this is the best show ever on YouTube. I don't understand why. All I do is complain about shit. Griffin, Nick, and Lenny, you guys rock. Appreciate you. Griffin, your free prop play on Saturday for Sugano under 2.5 Ks was great.
Landed on one. Thank you for jumping on, Matthew. We cashed together, brother.
Let's replace NBA with pickleball today. Yeah, right. Jets a Pistons fan. Jets a Pistons fan. A's hat. Love it. Shut up, Craig Trapp. Shut up, Cleveland. Shut up, Ohio. Shut up. We don't like anything from Ohio today. Hopefully we can buy a ball player with Gilbert's money. Man, whatever. Whatever. Just basketball. Let's talk about tonight's basketball. Game 1, Western Conference Final. We all saw this coming. OKC and the Spurs. Nobody's surprised by this matchup, I don't think. I don't think anybody's surprised by the East matchup either, to be honest with you. I think that it is what it is. It was anybody's to win in the East. But the West has always been the Spurs and the Thunder, right? So do we have opinions on that? Do we have premiums on that? If we do,
I have premiums on the total.
Okay.
When I look at the side of this game, it's really a toss-up for me. You know, these two teams kind of went to war earlier on in the season, and if I'm not mistaken, I believe the Spurs have the best of them overall this season.
4-1.
Yeah.
The Spurs won 4 out of their 5.
So it's a situation for me where OKC is the better team in my eyes overall. They've got home court advantage in this one. Laying a number, though, at 6.5 in a game where you really don't know what to do with. I lean OKC here, but at the same time, I'm on the total as a premium, and I don't like this game. Like this side play, this game could go anywhere. If you're on the Spurs, take a money line. Like that's kind of how I look at this.
I think game 1, I'm going with the Thunder here. They've just been great at home. We know this, and I know the Spurs have had their number, but this is the playoffs, completely different here. And I get it, Wemby, he's been playing phenomenal in these playoffs, but I just think this Thunder team is going to come out of the gates here swinging, especially game 1. They want to get off to a fast start in this series. So I'm going to lay it here, -6.5 with the Thunder. I think they steal it game 1. They don't, I would say maybe 10 points here, but it's going to be a close series and even more so a close game tonight.
You know, 6 doesn't scare me as much. 6.5 doesn't scare me as much as it used to in the NBA because you don't see such close one-possession games anymore. Like, that 6 points will be covered in the last 60 seconds.
Yeah.
You know, just at the charity stripe, you know, just stuff like that. So, you know, just stuff like that. So, I mean, I'm on the Thunder minus the points. I got a small play on the total too, but I won't say what it is because Griffin's is probably on the same play. He's but I mean, I'm with you, Nick, on the Thunder there. I can't get away from the Thunder here. Spurs 4-1 in the regular season just tells me everything I need to know. Because the regular season don't mean shit, especially in the NBA.
A statement game, but it could be a flaunted statement game as well. There's too many variables.
This series is going to go back and forth, though. I truly believe it. I think it's going to be, you know, game 6 maybe in the Thunder's favor, but it will go back and forth here, and they'll compete.
Who wins the series?
I think Thunder. I really
gotta say Thunder, right?
Like Thunder.
Thunder and 2 were proven wrong.
They're deeper. They're better. Yeah.
I know they've only won 1 year, like last year, over a championship, but like, don't they feel like they're a dynasty? They've been winning for years. Like,
and they don't even have the biggest names. It's not like they had that Golden State team back in the day. You know,
it's just SGA and
Alexander. Yeah, another MVP. He just got MVP, didn't he?
Yeah. You know, he's the best player in the league. It is what it is. Healthy Thunder. I mean, Wembanyama, Mama, whoever. I can't say that guy's name. The alien. That dude's. It's going to be. I would have loved to see him and Asir Thompson just jump because Victor doesn't have a big vertical because he doesn't need a big vertical. But Asir Thompson could probably out-jump him. And he's like probably 6 inches shorter. He's just nuts. He's got that leapfrog ability. But Thunder, I'm on the Thunder. I had to. You had a fun battle of the Chicago game yesterday. Didn't you guys go to this game Saturday?
We were there Saturday. Yeah.
The White Sox won. Told you the White Sox would win. Didn't they win Saturday?
Yeah, they blew them out.
You know what's funny too? The Sox win over the Cubs, and then all across social media, you start to see all these Sox fans come out of nowhere.
Out of the woodwork.
Yeah, they're the best thing since 05 over here.
You want to know who it is? It's all the Cub fans.
Give me a break. We're in first. We're in first over here with a winning record.
They spent half a Saturday thumbing through their garage boxes looking for
Sox
their
fans thought they clinched a playoff
berth
for crying out loud.
Sox fans.
They think they clinched a playoff berth.
That's how embarrassing that team is. That's how embarrassing their fans are.
Yeah, it's embarrassing to lose to the Sox.
Their fans are an embarrassment. Not one player in that not one fan in that entire stadium that was a Cubs fan even knew 1 cent about baseball. Nothing.
I thought it was a home Wrigley Field game. There was no Sox fans there. It's a joke.
Don't even get me going.
Organization.
Don't even get me going. It was ridiculous. It was absolutely ridiculous.
That's enough. No more fighting. You ever see Peaky Blinders? No fighting. Yep. No fighting.
I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. Just mad that we beat that ass.
Right, you guys in playoff win of the season right there. Enjoy it.
Hey, it's May 18th. He's talking shit. I just want to go on record. May 18th. He's talking so much trash. Before we get into MLB, let's talk NHL because we still got a game 7, folks. Montreal and Buffalo Sabres, they will not die. If they played, this is the best out of 7. If they played somehow the best out of 71, this would be on game 71, man. I'm telling you, it'd be tied 35-35. This game is going to go nuts. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I've been on Montreal the whole time. I'm on Montreal for series price. I took Montreal against Tampa Bay. I thought they would beat the Sabres in this matchup. So I'm on them early. I got a small plus money tag, like 102 or 104 or something like that. And then, but I want this is a live bet. This is a live bet game waiting to happen. Am I right?
You didn't hedge, Lenny, with that.
I got a side in this one.
No, I ain't hedging. Hedging's for gardeners, folks.
I would win -1.5 on the hedge on the Sabres. But how could you not bet the over? How can you not bet the over of 5.5? You have to. 8-3 in the last game. We said the defense was going to step up in game 5 here, and many thought that game was going to be an under, and we saw that game hit the over in the first period. I think it was 3-3 there. So I'm riding this over. I think there's going to be goals, especially on the Sabres side of thing here at home. You stumbled in game 5. I think at home on your home ice here, you got to come out strong against a Canadiens team that's going to answer here. So I think we're going to see goals. And I kind of lean towards the Sabres in this one. I kind of want the Montreal Canadiens to come away with the win as a fan. But I'm thinking the Sabres with this momentum in 8 goals in their last game. They want to get back at home and make that revenge for game 5 here. So I'm on the Sabres.
I piggyback off of that. I always account for variable change. Montreal, everybody in the right mind was on them in game 6 at home, -155 or -160. I had them 3-minute or 3-way 60-minute money line. People had them puck line, had them money line, every if and about. And basically all the money was on Montreal. They obviously got smacked up in that game. Now back in Buffalo, they have a home ice advantage in this one, -110, even money almost. I like Buffalo here. I think that this is a good spot for them to take it.
So
fluctuating with this
the number tells me everything here, that the bookmakers don't know what the hell is going to happen in this game.
Sure.
5.5 is a standard game 7 playoffs. It's got to be 5.5. You want it to be 6. You want it. It might even touch 6 closer to game time if people bet, because I think everybody's going to bet the over, which is why I didn't bet the over. I want to bet the draw, but that's the fan in me. I want 8 periods of hockey, folks. I do. I really, truly do. I want Montreal to come out above, sure, and that's the fan in me. Man, Canada needs a break here, folks. I'm just saying, they lost USA hockey. They just lose everything. The Maple Leafs are dead. The Edmonton Oilers are shit. They've cleaned up that oil leak. Okay, all that stuff is done. The Montreal and these Canadians and these French-speaking ole assholes, they don't put no on. It's -15 Celsius or something there because they don't even have Fahrenheit. I don't even understand that in the metric numbers. They
don't even have Fahrenheit.
Okay, I'm telling you right now, Montreal, Canada needs this win. You don't bet teams that you need a win, but
so is there more pressure on Montreal in that case?
I think there's more pressure on Buffalo.
Really?
Yeah, it's at home. I mean, the number I'm looking places. Buffalo's like -120. You can get Montreal, so they get a little bit of a little bit more price because they're at home. 5.5 tells me it's juiced a little bit to like -120. The under, which means they think it's going to be a grind. The bookmakers think it's going to be a grinded out game. I haven't seen a grinded out game in 6 games. I haven't seen that shit. So
it's over here 8-3.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, like, but Montreal's won 3 games. 2 of those games have been on Buffalo ice. So you can't be scared of home ice because Buffalo lost 5-1 in game 2 on home ice, and they lost 6-3 in game 5 on home ice. It's Montreal to the window, to the wall, hedgings for gardeners. Okay, I don't do that shit. I hire somebody to do it. I don't know. Hold on. You got to get into baseball. The boys are talking all kinds of shit in baseball. Mets fans are White Sox fans. I could see this because the Mets suck right now. And Mets fans are the first fans. I'll say this, man. Mets fans, Jesus Christ. Time out. Take a deep breath. These guys jump off their wagon quicker than anybody I've ever seen in sports. In sports. And I mean, that's in football across the board. Mets fans, it's like opening day and they're down 1-0 in the 6th inning, and they are online. Screw this team, fire this guy. It's like they're terrible. I could see this being true, Daniel. Mets fans, undercover White Sox fans. They both are like those. They're both friends.
They're both delusional.
They're both delusional about their teams. They're both the hardest critics of their teams. They're both the first one to say, "Ah, man, we suck," and they're both the first one to tell you how they're going to win the World Series, like in February. They'll tell you, that's how.
Or in May.
I'm not going to argue this.
In May, yeah, you can't argue that. Yeah. F Montreal, they don't deserve it. This is just a red-blooded American right here, Daniel. You are just a red-blooded USA American. And in honor of Canada today, I only wore my red and white underwear today. I did not wear my red, white, and blue because we're Team Montreal today. When the NHL playoffs started, I also picked Montreal to go to the Cup Finals. So I'm going to stick with the Canadians tonight. Also like the Spurs to cover tonight. Joe Beef coming in with the Heat. All right, Joe. So basically everything I'm not doing. Okay.
You're on the Canadians.
Oh, yeah. I'm on the Canadians. Bet of the day is the Reds, Phillies over 10. Thoughts on any kind of baseball today? What do you guys like?
I would not touch that over with Lodolo and Painter on the bump. Absolutely not. I'm sorry, Scott. I'm on the under in that game. Lodolo is a very good pitcher. I know he's got bad numbers right now, but they're deceiving, and that's the reason that total's sitting where it's at. He's got an 0-1 record and an 8.68 ERA. Look at Lodolo's historical splits on the road in his career. This guy's been absolutely sensational. He just doesn't have a lot of work this season. Andrew Painter at home. He does have bad numbers going into this game, but the Reds really aren't an offensive team. I know they've been scoring runs as of late, but they're really not an offensive threat. For me, I believe this is going to be a low-scoring game. I'm on the under in this one, and I also lean on the Reds with this one as well, plus value at plus 110.
I worry about the total. I stayed away. I'm on Philly, but I stayed away from the total because 10-mile-an-hour winds blowing straight out center field. And I'm like, both these pitchers got bad numbers, but I agree with you. They're not – I don't think they're accurate numbers. Mm-hmm. Their ERAs. And I don't know with either one of these bats. And the wind scares me. Total seems stupid high. I don't know. Nick, any thoughts on this game? Or
I mean, the Phillies have been hitting the ball real well. The Reds, them too. They had a good weekend series. But the game I'm looking at here that I think is good value is going to be this Houston Astros and the Minnesota Twins. You got 2 mediocre at best pitchers coming into this one. And the Houston Astros, as a team, they're fourth best here in baseball. They're hitting 250 here as a team, and it hasn't been their offense. You hear me talk about it all the time. It's been their pitching. Obviously, with a mediocre pitcher here on the mound, I think the Twins have been swinging the bats nice against Milwaukee. They won yesterday 5-4 in that game. The Houston Astros lost 8-0. I think the offense shows up here for the Astros. And the Twins here continue to swing the bats well. So I like this over at 9.5 in the Houston and Minnesota game. I think we get some runs here.
I thought you were going to back the Twins. I was going to tell everyone take the Astros. Nick's nemesis is the Houston Astros.
Houston, I keep waiting for Houston to get better.
21-3 all sports. His 3 losses are the Astros.
The Astros?
Don't get me started with it. Don't get me started with them. Over.
He's on the over. You're safe.
Their bullpen sucks. I mean,
I don't disagree with that Rockies play on that live dog. They've got Quintana on the bump. Historically, he pitches really good at home. I like it. Mackenzie Gore, he can get rocked up tonight. Rockies hit lefties well.
I stayed off of that game. Padres, Dodgers. I'm on the Nerfy. It scares the shit out of me. But the Dodgers, Padres. But I want to ask about this Angels Athletics game. I am all over the Athletics in multiple ways, shapes, and form. And I don't understand how anybody backs an Angels team who is 8-13 at home with Walbert, not even Walmart. Walmart's his cousin. This guy's Walbert. Okay, Walbert Urena, 1-4 with a 3.9 or 3.29 ERA. I can't back that guy. I get you want to take dogs, but I think taking the Angels is just because there's a plus money tag in front of them, and I don't like that.
I'm with you on this one, Lenny.
I'm on the Angels. I'm on the Nerfy. I'm on the.
Oh, you're on the Angels.
Oh no, I mean I'm on the Athletics. I'm on the Athletics. I'm on the. I'm on a few. Yeah. I'm on the over.
Angels. Makes me think.
Oh no, I'm on the under 9. I don't even know what the fuck I'm on. I'm on the Nerfy. I'm on the under 9, and I'm on Oakland, or Athletics, whatever. I like the under because I really do like JT Ginn here. I think he's, and I think he can pitch well against the Angels. I think his numbers are about accurate. We talk about pitchers, their ERA, and it's a little overinflated, whatever. He's sporting a 2-1 record with a 3.12 ERA. That's about right for him. I really do think that. And Urena, 1-4 with a 3.29 ERA. That bullpen's trash. Give me the Athletics. The Angels. What's the Angels weather report too?
Going to my other office, fellas.
I don't know. All right. Griffin's on the move. We'll take you out so you get to the other spot. Get to where you got to be. Yeah, I'm on the other way. Storms are expected around 7 p.m. tonight in Kansas City. Tread lightly, however. I still like the Kansas City money line. I can't.
One game I got a premium in. That's that game.
Is that the game?
Let's talk about the Mets and the Nationals. Let's talk about the Mets and the Nationals here. I like Christian Scott's under strikeouts here. It's sitting at 5.5. We're getting very good value against a Washington Nationals team that puts the ball in play here. I like them early. I like them plus money, and I like the Nationals here at home against the Mets team. I understand they're on a 2-game winning streak, 6-4 in their last 10 games, but so are the Nationals here, and I think we could get a good spot. If you want to eliminate the bullpen, take the Nationals first 5 innings over the New York Mets.
I stayed away. I don't like the Mets, and I don't like the Nationals because I think the Nationals might be better than what I think they are.
Mm-hmm.
And the Mets are definitely worse than I think they were, or I thought they were going to be. I thought they would be better.
I think the Mets will hit stride.
I do. I think they will have good strides in the middle of summer. But I think they are who they are at the end of the day. And the Nationals might be undercover a 500 ball club. And I did not think they were a 500 ball club. I didn't. I don't have anything bet on them. I don't think today.
They're a great first 5 team. You get a full game. Their bullpen is hit or miss. But first 5s, I mean, they get out to lead. So I look to be aggressive with the Nationals in certain spots, especially plus money at home.
No, Hollywood wants to know about the San Francisco versus Arizona game. No, we didn't talk about that yet, have we? I don't think so.
No, we haven't. We can get into it.
You guys got premiums in it?
No.
Robbie Ray, Zach Gallen on the mound, San Francisco Giants, Diamondbacks in Arizona, where the weather's always good. And I don't know, man. You mentioned the Nationals being a first 5 team. I feel like the Giants are a first 5 team because I don't trust anybody in their bullpen. I like Robbie Ray over Zach Gallen. I don't think Zach Gallen's as bad as his numbers are. I think Robbie Ray is better than his numbers. He hasn't just got it going yet. I took the Giants plus a half a run at -120 for the first 5. Because I think we could get a 0-0 going into, a tie ball game going into the 5th.
That's why go ahead, Nick.
This is just the one game with Zach Gallen pitching at Chase Field that I just can't feel comfortable putting my money on the San Francisco Giants. I've seen it. I've seen him pitch many times here at Chase. This is where he turns it on, and he's his best here at Chase Field. So be very cautious with this game. I have to lean towards the Arizona Diamondbacks in this one. But the Giants are hitting the baseball. You've seen it against the Athletics. They just scored 10 runs in their last game. You get some offense with this rotation, they'll be very good here. So I see both sides of it. I see your San Francisco, but I just have to back Gallen here in this situation where his numbers are very deceiving, and he comes out and pitches lights out here at home. So I got to go with the Diamondbacks in this one.
I could totally see that too. I think JT again could as well, or not JT again, Robbie Ray. Yeah. Robbie Ray could as well for San Francisco. That's why I took the half a run for the first 5. Like, the under 9 seems like this game last year with these 2 pitchers was a 7.5 total.
Nick, we went to this game. I had 15 grand on this game, and Wilmer Flores. I had him first 5 innings and full game. Giants destroyed us, and the Giants were on like an 8-game losing streak. So I've seen this story before. Same pitchers on the bump. I don't think Robbie Ray was on the bump for the Giants though, but the Giants demolished Gallen. I'm on the Giants in this spot. That is strictly emotional betting. I lost 15 grand on this.
Yeah, he's bitter.
I don't have.
He's still not over it, folks.
No, if you can tell, he's still in therapy for it. I mean, he's still
feeling it.
I don't like this game. I don't like Gallen on the bump. I don't like Robbie Ray on the bump. Gallen's a liability at all times. You don't know if his breaking ball is going to be on or off. It hasn't been on all season long. Giants production, I think they scorched 10 runs offensively yesterday, so that tells you they're due to regress. Not going to try to time them. I don't like this game. Nah.
Am I wrong? Am I just such a Blue Jays pitching hater? Am I wrong? But I'm all over the Yankees in every which way, shape, or form against Patrick Corbin in Toronto today.
I like Patrick Corbin.
What? Why?
Strikeouts. Yankees are one of the highest strikeout teams in all of baseball.
Yeah, but one of them won't, man. And when they hit the ball, it's going to travel far. I mean, I'm just saying, I can't do it. I can't back Dylan Cease for them. I can't back Patrick Corbin for them. He's a guy where I think his ERA is better than it will be at the end of the year. And it's 3.93 right now. I think he finishes the year over 5. That's how bad of a pitcher I think he is. He's in the same Griffin Murphy. He's in the group chat with fucking Kyle Freeland.
Listen. He's I am not disagreeing with your sequence here whatsoever. I am strictly on a Patrick Corbin over strikeout prop. All right. That's it.
All right.
That's
all
it.
Right.
He's a 5 ERA all day. I've seen this guy. We're not arguing here, Lenny.
Okay. Ryan Weathers legit. I like the Yankees.
We're on the same team with this one. Don't worry.
All right. Making sure. I'm making sure.
He was ready
to fight me.
He's clearly got a bet on the Yankees today, folks.
Oh, clearly. Them and maybe the Cubs might be in a 2-teamer. Just, a little money on.
It's pouring here. It's pouring here in Chicago. So.
The
weather is going to be in effect.
It said it was going to rain earlier, but I don't know if it's supposed to. I think it's supposed to lighten up later in the night, or we'll see. I don't know if it plays. I like the Cubs.
Yeah.
you know,
Right.
How can you not? I mean, this kid Brandon Sprout, I want for Milwaukee. I want to like him. He's got good stuff. He's got really good stuff. But
I'd be on the Brewers tonight.
Oh, see, you just hate me.
I would be on them.
Why? The Cubs hit they hit what Sprout. I don't want to say Sprout, but they hit right. He's good.
I don't like the value for the Cubs, but
Cubs have lost 2 games.
Well, I don't like the value. That's why that's a 2-teamer.
They don't lose that.
Cubs kind of just got the souls sucked out of them, and they're
oh my God, we're back to the White. Now there's a White Sox hangover.
This is
that's what we're going to.
This is a mentality that carries on over. This carries on over to your next series, and now you're going in against your number 1 divisional rivals with the Milwaukee Brewers. You got them coming into home, and on top of that, this is a sequence where Cubs 2-game losing streak, 4-6 in their last 10 games. When it seems impossible, their ace is on the bump with Imanaga. When it seems impossible for a team to lose, that's typically when they get lit up. And I'm going to back you on top of the Brandon Sprout. I think this kid's a good pitcher on top of that. Going into divisional matchup like this, on top of that, this Brewers team is going to get up for this game. Monday night at Wrigley, they're going to be swinging the bats. I like them plus value here at plus 140. I'm on the Brewers. I was going to talk about this one before we even started the show.
I'm on the Cubs run line. For the same reason that Matthews.
Good luck unless you're against me.
Right, exactly. Yankees run line or nothing because the money line is too juicy. I agree. Same thing. I'm on the Cubs run line because I can get a little plus money for them. And if it gets a little hairy, the money line comes into play with the parlay. But
right, Lenny.
You know, hey, and I have a theory about tonight's the Tigers Cleveland game. Cleveland continues to crush Detroit, might get rained out. Don't take the Tigers. Framer Valdez is going to take one for the team tonight. He's going to go out there and he's going to peg the first fucking pitcher who gets up to bat. And he's going to peg him in the back of the neck, just right in the back. And it's square like I'm talking about right here. And that's because that's going to be like, we don't like Cleveland. We don't like the Cavs. We don't like the Guardians. We don't like the Indians. We don't like anything. We don't like the Buckeyes. We don't like nothing. And then he's going to get ejected, and then we'll go on to lose this game. And he'll get suspended again. So what? What are we doing? Nothing else anyway. You know, so that's how this game is going to go if it plays at all. Take the Tigers, multiple ejections. I don't know how you can take that bet. Some offshore place has to have a bet. How many ejections on this game? Take it. I'm telling you, take it. I won't bet.
I wouldn't want anything to do with this one. Divisional matchup. Tigers just playing terrible, 2-8 in their last 10 games, although Cleveland does not play good on the road. Tigers edge here with the pitching matchup. Cleveland's playing better baseball. Divisional matchup, which also really correlates heavily with this play. If anything, I'd be on the under in this matchup. I think this is one of those.
Sony kid, the kid pitching.
He's good.
I think he's better than his numbers.
Yeah.
So I don't want to say worry about that kid, but he's got good stuff. You know, weather 16-mile-an-hour winds blowing right in from right field, rain 40-50% chance most of the day. You know, that's a game that's probably not going to play. So what means that's just mean there's going to be a doubleheader coming up, which means you can easy bet Guardians, easy bet. I'm just saying.
Sound like a Mets fan.
No.
Or a White Sox fan.
Yeah.
Like I'm at plus 140 today against the Mariners.
How's that going? Wow. Detroit, that your Pistons get smacked out. Now the Tigers can't win a game. I mean, all hell's breaking loose in that house.
I don't want to say injury, but man,
Bears taking down the Lions all year.
Yeah, I don't even care about Tarek Skubal.
We might need a checkup on Lenny here.
It's not even Tarek Skubal I'm worried about.
Mentally okay over there.
Yeah, Tarek down.
Yeah.
Going through it.
I hate both of you.
What's going on, dude? Are you okay?
The Lions just their schedule. By the way, when did schedule releases for the NFL become like a whole AI production?
It's a big ordeal.
When did that happen? Like San Diego took it to a production team. The Lions videotaped Dan Campbell printing off the schedule and posting it on a push pin on the cork board outside his office. The end.
Lenny, are you ready for Netflix football games?
Dude, that sucks so bad.
Yeah, I mean they got Peacock, Apple TV. We got Netflix now. I mean, Lenny, you're going to be going bar to bar all freaking Sunday.
No.
It's going to be chaos.
Lenny's never leaving the house. Lenny's never leaving the garage.
No.
Because he's got the garage set up for multiple streaming platforms.
That's fair.
Yeah. And
we got Peacock.
Did anybody? I got it all. Peacock, Paramount, Stars, Apple, HBO. I'm trying to think where else, like because HBO is TNT as well. HBO is TNT, so that's where you get your TNT hockey. Prime sucks ass. You know what I found out on ESPN? You know what the best thing I found out on Friday was? I could watch the basketball game with no announcers. It was the above the rim broadcast, and so the cameras were just above the rim, so no side angles, and all you heard was the crowd noise. And I was fucking okay with that.
Were you commentating?
I did not need to hear Monica or any other WNBA star.
Do you have your headset on, commentating that game?
I had codes on. I was in the garage, man. I was pacing. My neighbors probably thought I was going nuts, man. I'm shocked my neighbors haven't checked in on my wife going, is your husband okay outside? You know, he's just coughing and yelling. You know. So, by the way, speaking of Netflix, though, did anybody watch that Ronda Rousey, Gina Carano fight?
No, we were at the game. We were at the game.
First of all, I didn't shit to do, so yeah, whatever. I watched some of it. Stupid. Exactly. It was a waste of time, folks. If you bet on it, shame on you.
Armbar in like 18 seconds, right?
17 seconds.
Yeah.
Who the fuck? It was clear, bro. They got up hugging and laughing. That shit was rigged. They all just went for the payday. Francis Ngannou, he busted that guy's ass in less than 60 seconds.
Yeah.
Every fight, 5 fights, 4 out of 5 of them finished in the first round. 1 fight went to the second round. Went to the third round, and it was Nate Diaz because that guy won't stop. Dude had a cut like here on his head. He had a cut here on his head from just elbow after elbow. That dude won't die. You're going to have to stop it. He went back from between the second and third cut or rounds, and his ref just said, we ain't coming back out. And he was pissed. He wanted to go. And
yeah, he don't stop.
He won't stop. You got to, unfortunately. And, so it was, if you wanted blood and gore, that fight was it for sure. It was exactly a Nate Diaz fight. It went to 2 rounds and he didn't win, and he got his ass kicked. But hey, he said exactly what you wanted him to say after the fight. I don't give a fuck. I got paid. And he's smoking a big old blunt. He don't care, and that's exactly what those guys did. Showed up for a payday, old time UFC guys out of their prime, like John Jones talking about arthritis, getting called out to fight. And he's like, oh, I can't with my arthritis. I'm like, dude, you're 42. I'm like, whatever. It was so stupid. It was so stupid. Nobody was there. It was so dumb.
They're trying to take over with this stuff too, with Dana White.
That's all they talked about.
Yeah.
And how they were taking over the UFC and fighters are actually getting paid. Here's the thing. The fighters are getting paid more, but their production is not making any money. And they can't be making any money as there's no pay-per-view. It's on Netflix. I mean, if you don't have Netflix by now, you're borrowing somebody's Netflix account. People in prison have Netflix for fun. Okay, everybody has it.
How do you know that, honey?
I'm just
talking to cousin Ricky.
Cause hey, I got family. Okay, listen. Not all of them make as great of decisions as I do. Okay, I'm just saying. But I'm for real. Like,
who are you on the phone with?
Hey, man, you got to accept some calls every now and then from cousins. But you know what I mean? Like, they're not selling no pay-per-view. They ain't making no money, except for commercials. I'm just saying, I don't foresee them being in the business. Dana White's like, go ahead. You want to fight over there? Bye-bye. Oh, shit. Meanwhile, you could catch him at Red Rock putting 10 grand on a blackjack hand any time of the day.
Oh, yeah.
You want. I'm just saying. You can find most UFC fighters at Red Rock Casino any time of the day. Can the Mariners get a win tonight? Back to sports, real sports.
I'll let Griff answer that one.
Yes, they can. I think this is a game. Noah Schultz is a really good pitcher. He did get really banged up in his most. Yeah, shut up. In his most recent outing, Schultz is a southpaw. He's got really nasty stuff when it comes locked in. But this Mariners offense, I talked about it before. They are really good, and I know they did have a bad weekend. They've lost 3 consecutive games, but my big threat here is Brian Wu on the bump. Brian Wu's got a 3-2 record on a 3.91 ERA, but when he's at T-Mobile, he is absolutely unhittable, and it's been that way for years on end. So a Sox team coming in as hot as they are, this is kind of a play where a lot of people are going to jump on that plus value, considering the White Sox have won like their last 6 or 7 series, or they're 6-1. Now going up against a team like this who hasn't been playing good baseball. Again, this is kind of like my Brewers play, same type of sequence. Give me the Mariners here, only it's juiced up. So minus 165, it's probably not even a play you really want to play. But will the White Sox win? I don't think so tonight as a fan and as a handicapper.
I'll say this. The Mariners used to be a really good home team. And not so much so far to start the year. They're only 12-14. Normally, like last year, this would be an automatic Seattle bet for me because they're such a great home team in that night or something like that. You know what I mean? So not so much right now. The White Sox are still not a bet on team for me. There'll be spots, but that's it. That's
Give me the nerf in this one. Like Griff said, Wu's phenomenal here at home.
I love the nerf.
It's a pitcher's ballpark here in Seattle too. So, and the Mariners haven't been swinging it that well. On the offensive side, so I like the nerf in this one. No runs first inning.
Surprisingly, Brandon Wu, for as good as he is not a great nerfy pitcher. 6-4 in his last 10 nerfies. I mean, it's that's not great numbers, but I don't hate the nerfy. Sometimes just because the numbers are what they are doesn't mean I don't. I'll go against that shit. The VC box, no. Just have a lot of TVs. Made good coin on that fight in 28 seconds. I did have a cousin that told me, he's like, I'm betting a Ronda Rousey fight to finish in under 1.5 rounds. I'm betting this fight to go over. He bet it like that, and he hit some shit like that, and I'm like, that was nuts, and I'm like, I'm not betting. Gina Carnero, or whatever, however you say it, hadn't fought in 17 years. 17.
He was done in
retired
17
before
seconds.
Ronda Rousey came into UFC, and she had to lose she's lost 100 pounds in the last 6 months to get ready for this fight. Come on, get the hell out of here. She's not Ozempic. She looks good. Good for her. Ronda Rousey never looked like she had a couple of babies. She's country strong. She's country strong. Also cleaned up a NASCAR again, backing Toyota. I mean, I don't know nothing about that. Whatever Tony George tells me to bet, I bet. NASCAR and golf. That's it. That's the end. I'm just saying. All right. Tell them what you got going on over at the site today, and let's get out of here.
I have a 6 unit in the MLB tonight. I'm 8-4 in my last 12 top plays across all sports, and 8-4 in my last MLB selection. So my last 12. So 6 unit position at 6:40 p.m. Eastern time tonight, and then I've got a 3 unit on the ice, 3 unit in NBA, and a 4 unit prop.
Nothing crazy,
loaded, baby.
Nothing crazy today. Smaller units across the board. Over my all sports here, we're on a great run. I don't even know, 25 and I believe 5 or something like that in all sports. So the volume will pick up here, and UFC's been absolutely rolling here over my last 8 top plays. I think I cashed in 7 of those. So killing it on the UFC and look to continue here this week.
Last thoughts. UFC Dana White announces, by the way, during that MVP fight, he announced, what did he say?
No, I'm laughing at Nick.
Oh,
just go.
Dana White said, Conor McGregor, Max Holloway, part 2, announces it during the MVP main event.
Savage.
So rich. Hey, that's just a savage, but that's a big brother reminding you who the F you are.
Right.
Jake Paul and your little whatever shit. So I thought that was pretty funny. Are you looking forward to the Max Holloway Conor McGregor fight? Like, I'll be on Conor McGregor every fight he fights. You know,
I'm looking forward to the White House card, especially, but we'll see if that one follows through. A lot of stuff happens with McGregor.
He probably won't.
We'll see if he gets to the weigh-in.
He's the Irish. He's like the cousin of Nate Diaz and Nick Diaz. That's who he is. He's like the Irish cousin from abroad. You know what I mean? You're trying to get after me, Raven Ray. I see what you're trying to do here. Don't talk about my Pistons. This is what it is. I hope the Cavs team bus gets lost on the way to fucking Knicks, Madison Square Garden. That's what I think. Good luck unless you're against me. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 1:00 Eastern.